baseball fans. I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God part is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte, and he paying for Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wake the man to petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out while you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get in my fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner tools, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
I'll do me and you do you.
I say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
I'll do me and you do you.
I say I'm yours, but the we're both so yeah, tell right from
Came alive. At the same time, I play my got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs. Come 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my pit bull tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016. Embedded in my jeans. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Take care of your dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty, so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, did a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya. Both were product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, D's getting faded, hope getting faded. Aches, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children, just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. Man, my parents took care of me, made sure opinions were heard. I was looking in the bag when I thought I wasn't heard, decided to take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
Was a dream.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Angels in this one. And Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here is Ronald Acuna, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ronald Acuna.
And now the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in the series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Down the first baseline. So this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, number 19. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Nope. And it's 1-2. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Leday gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
And stepping in, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second,
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Keith Hernandez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Grounded it back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, got his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
That's a
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. Simeon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 4.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Jared Walsh. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Angels lead 1. We are still scoreless. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world. Matt
Chapman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Striding in for Oakland, Aaron Judge is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
From the stretch. high in the air into shallow left center. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. In now is Anthony Rendon, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Rosario, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit, this guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Looking at his career totals, Pudge comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Bichette. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting eight, the left fielder,
Batter will be J.J. Bleday. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fast.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played two, all even now at 1-1. Of the order to follow. First delivery to him.
Back outside.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock at 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. There's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Gone! A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, number 19. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 A's.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
And way to go.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down the way. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On the first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And Slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Matt Chapman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Two away now in the Oakland fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And there's ball 2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 2-1. Plate here is Gary Sheffield, set to lead us off in the whole half of the fourth inning. First offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting the designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jared Walsh, flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Walsh, base runner at first with 1 out. Bounce it to the left side. Simeon's there. There's 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, catcher, Rodriguez.
Digging in next, Pudge Rodriguez struck out in his first at-bat. Set and the pitch.
1-0.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Rendon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Center. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed. Better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, George Brett. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Gary Carter hits next. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Leday arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball and not trying to do too much.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. So stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here it comes on 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Clemente is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
So stepping in is number 19, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. The A's lead this one 4-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready now for L.A. Bo Bichette comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And now J.J. Bleday as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. There he goes. He's right on the money as it usually is on a great throw by Carter.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm and he puts this throw right on the money.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate now is David Fletcher. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-1. Andrew Heaney takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 28, Andrew Heaney.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Andrew McCutchen. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Heaney typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbons to do.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Gary Carter, and he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the 4th shot, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 7-1.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder,
First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Now at the plate is Keith Hernandez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. That's popped up. Chapman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
right fielder, number 10, Gary.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And into bat now will be Gary Sheffield. And now the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Jared Walsh, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it. And the inning is over. 2-out double, left stranded. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First delivery to him. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his left. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, here is number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly on the first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, and now there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. At the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The A's lead this one 7-1. So now here is Anthony Rendon. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Anthony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. Into that next, the legacy Bo Bichette. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. So now into the box is J.J. Bleday, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting it tonight, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Hero, is I I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Chasing after it is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 7-3. Ready to begin the eighth, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Chapman. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Aye.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. This is popped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next to hit is Marcus Semien. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Stepping in now, George Brett. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute them next time?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning, you think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third, 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Reggie Jackson will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Clemente is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Sean Murphy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Athletic. Now
bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Next for the Angels.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher gives him.
Your attention, please.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 42.
And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. To the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hops this one up. And no one will track it down.
You could really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Angels lead 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Eddie Rosario will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And now, number 19. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Anthony Rendon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now for the Angels, Pudge Rodriguez flew out last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Rosario. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
J.B. Wendelken comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box, Bo Bichette. And the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And this will be fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
On 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 11 hits. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west, the Angels in Orange County, 7-4. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Athletics are atop the division. The Texas Rangers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers, 4-3. As of today, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, while the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 11-9. In the standings, the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Red Sox took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Mariners